Hey guys, how's it going? Today's video, we're going to be talking just a little bit about burnout, what it is and how I faced it and how I deal with it. Okay, so let's begin. So burnout in itself is just something that it's pretty self-explanatory, right? Like you put in so many hours, you put in so much work into something, and you do make progress, but what ends up happening is you just end up hitting the dirt. You reach a point where your brain is just so saturated with work, with information, that it gets harder and harder for your brain to perform at its optimal level, which means soaking in new information, retaining new information, and doing your best with the information that's already retained, right? Holding on to it and being able to use that information to perform complex and even simple logic and tasks on an everyday level. Excuse me. So now let me just say that as developers, and if you're watching this and you're not a developer, that's totally fine. I'm sure you can relate to it as well. But as I'm speaking to developers specifically, we have stressful jobs to begin with, where not only do we have to solve problems daily, but we have to be on our A game 24/7, right? Because we're solving some pretty complex problems, day to day. Even if you're doing just simple UI work, depending on the type of company you work at, whether it's an agency or a product company. At an agency, it's going to be so fast paced that you're not going to have time to think, right? Because something's going to come out of somewhere and it's just going to be like, get this done in 2 hours, get this done in 1 hour, etc., etc. But if you're at a product company, it can vary, but still the nature of being a developer is just stressful in itself, because no matter how good you are at what you do, there's always going to be different factors, right? Different factors such as I hate to say it, office politics. There's that. Then there's disorganization within companies, stubborn ways of processes that not willing to be changed, to put it very nicely. But all those things really have an effect on you as a developer, right? And I think, speaking for myself, that's something that I definitely had to face, is the disorganization, the lack of foresight as to where we want to take certain projects, and all those things into consideration, and the lack of strategy. And I know a lot of people can really relate to that. All these things contribute to burnout. And the burnout can be one of two things. It can either be something that as a developer, if you're just constantly working 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day and you're not taking enough breaks, that's burnout, right? You start to feel like complete crap by the end of the week. Friday, you're just done. You just want to take a nap or something, right? How I dealt with burnout was burnouts that I was facing were because of two things, exact two things that I just mentioned. It was the structure and the environments that that I was working in, but also I wasn't taking enough breaks. I wasn't really eating right. I wasn't really working out properly, because I was just so consumed with work that it was just always just go, right? Just minute to minute, hour to hour. I really wasn't taking care of myself. So that's what really contributed to my burnout. But what I realized is that I really needed to start taking care of myself, my body, my mind, in terms of just taking frequent breaks. What I do now is I take a break every half an hour for like 10 minutes, nothing fancy, just step aside, stretch, clear your mind. Also, what I also use is the 20-20-20 rule. So you look away every 20 minutes for 20 seconds at an object 20 feet away, and that will help relieve strain on your eyes. And what I do is I wear like the blue light glasses. That definitely helps. It prevents me from straining, because when I'm working, I really sit very close to the computer and I'm like squinting. I don't know if PCs have it, but I know Mac has a setting where you can adjust the blue light. That's something that I do. Also, what I do is take some fruits, some snacks, bottle of water, Gatorade or something, and just constantly hydrate yourself. Keep working, get up, stretch up every now and then. It's definitely going to help you, calm, just relax, and just healthy mind, healthy body, man. I'm telling you, it's really going to help you to just take care of yourself and work out, stay healthy, stay fit, and yeah. And when it comes to the other sort of burnout, which comes from the external, not the internal, but the external, you can't really do much about it. You have to really strengthen your own character, and you have to just tell yourself that at the end of the day, this is just a job. It's just a means to a paycheck. That's what I told myself. And if you do that, and if you just do your work properly, diligently, and keep your head down, do your work right, communicate frequently, that will definitely, communication with your upper management will definitely and by communication I mean managing expectations, letting your boss know, like, hey, I'm working on X, Y, and Z today, and then keeping them updated throughout the day. What it'll do is it'll alleviate a lot of pressure off of you as well, because now you know that, okay, I know what is expected of me throughout the day, and I will deliver that, as I spoke to, my boss earlier throughout the day. So this will definitely alleviate a lot of mental pressure off of you, provided you actually perform and, you do your job the way you're supposed to. So anyway, these were just my little tidbits of experience and advice, and I really hope that this helps you out. And if you have any questions, definitely reach out, comment below, hit the like and subscribe. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.